Reggae Boyz fans, hope you're not feeling too bad and not too despondent by the news that comes in constantly. Players pulling out and thing. Wait, what's up? You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm alright. There.
All right,
But
all
I'm
right.
not sure about some people though, like Mikel Antonio.
What you say? You're doubting his commitment.
Yeah, look so. Or maybe it's just his frustrations.
Um, there's a angle that I want to look at, but I want you to get into the Loop article first, and then I will get into an article I saw earlier. All right.
Alright.
Well, Loop us now, because he has made himself unavailable.
It seemed like something that a conversation with Mr. Moyes. The article starts out West Ham striker Antonio has pulled out of Jamaica's roster for October's World Cup qualifiers. The confirmation just came hours after it was reported that West Ham manager David Moyes was not pleased with the injury-prone Antonio dividing his time between country and club.
Okay.
The Jamaica Football Federation heard earlier stated that Antonio, Junior Flemings, and Tom Tope, who had replaced Ethan Pinnock, were all scheduled to arrive in the USA on Tuesday to join 18 players who were already in the camp. Antonio is eligible for Jamaica through his parents and made his national team debut against Panama on September the 5th. The Hammers News reported on Tuesday that last month Antonio lasted 70 minutes of his Jamaica debut on a peak of a pitch. Wow, that's brutal. After a 10,500-mile trip. Why, West Ham brutal with them comments. Thankfully, he returned to West Ham unharmed to show you how much they have him in high regard. But his performance in the club's next game, a 0-0 draw to Southampton, was laboured and leggy as he grew frustrated and was sent off later on. So I guess it's Reggae Boy's fault for that, is what they're implying. The website further stated that Moyes and West Ham fans were facing an even more nail-biting October international break after Antonio was called up for Jamaica's latest squad. The forward faced playing 3 games in just 6 days and would have to embark on another 10,000-mile round trip, which, that is true. I mean, there's a lot of games in a short space of time. Seeking their first World Cup appearance since 1998, the number 59, Jamaica play the 13th ranked USA on Thursday at Austin, Texas, host Canada 3 days later, and play at 63rd ranked Honduras on October the 13th. A statement from Antonio reads, "I can confirm that unfortunately I will not be joining up with the Jamaican national squad for the World Cup qualifying matches this week. Myself, West Ham United, and Jamaica have all agreed that given the logistical and travel difficulties involved at present, it is better for me to remain with the club in London at this time. I remain fully committed to Jamaica and look forward to representing my country in the future. The Reggae Boyz have grown to make up in the final round of the CONCACAF qualifying, sitting bottom of the 8-team, let's say sitting at the end of the 8-team league with 1 point from their opening 3 matches. The teams are playing round robin, home and away format, which includes 14 matches each. Due to the global health pandemic, a process that normally takes place during the course of 18 months has reduced to 7. The condensed schedule includes 4 triple dates, consisting of 3 matches during a 7-day window. Brutal. At the end of the 14 matches, the top 3 teams will qualify for the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, and the 4th place team advances to an Interconfederation playoffs." That's the end of the article. So that's it. That's all from Loop.
Yeah, it sounds like pressure from the club.
Yeah, definitely. Moyes definitely doesn't sound pleased. And from
Yeah.
a lot of the quotes was taken off the actual Everton website. So they definitely were not a fan of Mikel playing those 3 games, you know? Which it's really brutal. And I guess if we look at it, maybe that is why a lot of the other big stars in the CONCACAF are pulling out, like Pulisic and
Reina.
right? So,
And John Brooks is out as well.
Yeah.
Central defender for the United States.
And
But
is
our
it that
players-
Ethan Pinnock is saying he's just not going to play for the Reggae Boyz anymore?
No, Ethan Pinnock is carrying an injury. I think Jamal Lowe is out too. Liam Moore is injured. No Amari Bell. Daniel Johnson is out. Ravel Morrison wasn't selected for some reason with some dispute with him and Tapper. It's sting there. The list is no Mikel Antonio, Leon Bailey, Daniel Johnson, Ethan Pinnock, or Liam Moore. All right, those are the players that are out. It is disappointing because we're talking about key players, right? And this is so far. We don't know if we're going to hear the same. More players traveling, pulling out because of the travel inconveniences, or what you might call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just not wanted to be bothered, because it is a question of how committed you are. You know what I mean? Also pressure from the clubs and the managers in the
And the
UK.
fitness coaches, because I mean, to travel, like I said, 10,000 miles to play 3 international squad games. That's going to that sounds like an injury just waiting to happen, really and truly. You know, because you're talking about not only are the bodies more fatigued, but the opponents they're playing is not going to be as crisp in the tackle, because they're also playing 3 games. You know what I mean? So it really sounds like a battle royale.
Boy, I don't know, because even like some of the statements that were coming out of West Ham, like Moyes was saying, he doesn't feel comfortable with it, although he doesn't want to block any player from playing international football. I can't talk about the 2 sides of your mouth, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a political statement. Even Antonio, I like how he addressed it, but I can tell that it was political in his statements. When he said, I can confirm that unfortunately I will not be joining up with the Jamaican national squad. You know, myself, West Ham United and Jamaica have all agreed that given the logistical and travel difficulties, it never have nothing to do with the backside, you know, Panama Gateway, and the lack of a good system will make me look good. It have nothing to do with that, Jamaica. I want to play for you. It's all about the logistics.
The other thing now is West Ham don't have a recognized backup striker on the books. Mikel Antonio is at 31 years old and injured prone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the source for that is from the Hammer. That is a West Ham fan website. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand from their point, but boy, we are being punished every step of the way. Every round of the World Cup so far, these English clubs are punishing us. You know what I mean? Player not injured, but he's not available at the end of the day.
Well, I could say something, but I mean, I'll just say it's the good old colonial traditions keeping strong, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You know? We'll just take the best and we can have the scraps.
Well,
I don't want to get political.
Yeah,
Let's keep moving.
What I can say though is, should we bank on these players? Or what I should ask is, can we bank on these players?
I don't even think the question is can we bank on these players versus can we do without these players? Is that a bigger question? Is that maybe a more important question to ask?
We're a better team with the players, definitely. But if they're not available, we're going to have to make do without them. You know what I mean? And can we do it without some of them?
I'm going to say no.
Without some of them? Without some? Yes. Without all? No.
I'm speaking not only from a footballing perspective, but even in our previous topics when it comes to like fundraising, having these big names in the team is a big deal.
Yes.
It attracts corporate attention, it attracts more attention, media attention.
Yeah.
More media attention, the more chances are that you can attract good corporate sponsorship, you know. So it's on multiple levels why we need them, you know.
Guys, if you hear a little rumble in the background, that's rain. That's good old Jamaican rain, you know what I mean? I don't know if you hear it with.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's not a good look. It don't feel nice. You know what I mean? You feel like you're always left with the scraps, like you're saying. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we're the what left team. So
Right.
it's not a good feeling, and it leave you kind of looking at the players. Although it's not really their fault because I'm have to protect them career and
No,
where
yeah,
them paycheck come from.
I
And
definitely
these
see
clubs
that.
pay large amounts of money.
And you know, let's face it though, right? This is an indictment again on the JFF. I know they are their favorite beating stick, right? But why I blame them again is it is an advantage for a club to have a player playing international football. Their value goes up. Also, things like going to other countries and making trades, work permits are easier to get when you're an international player. When you have international caps, the transfer market favors
Yeah, but
you.
speaking of work permits, we are now at 59. We fell out of the top 50. So a youngster who wants to go play in the Premier League can go play in the Premier League. No matter how talented he is, unless he's him have some kind of he's playing in in Europe from before or something
Right,
like that.
right.
You know what I mean?
You know, but
It's going to be very hard for them to get a work permit unless they're considered like a special talent or
right.
exceptional talent.
But what I'm saying though is, I don't want people to get the idea that we think that these big clubs just don't want their footballers to play international football and it's blocking them from playing international football. Yes, there have been times when key players are preserved because they might be injury prone and they might not be in the best of conditions right now. So the clubs might come in and say, boy, you know, we'd rather not play this player because they're important to the process right now. But the JFF does not facilitate an environment that is conducive for big league football clubs to comfortably lend us their ballers. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, that is true. But me, I gonna say, me feels that the club them are block the ball of them for that same reason. The club them are block the ball of them for the same reason why you said. You know what I mean? They don't trust JFF with them investment.
Right.
That's what the players are. The players are their investment.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
They're their asset.
Yeah.
You know?
Millions of dollars a season.
Right. I mean, you know, making them
millions
play
of pounds a season.
Making them play for an international setup like JFF is going to almost guarantee a depreciation in your asset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, JFF of this era JFF.
This era of JFF, for sure.
Yeah, maybe under captain.
Yeah.
You would have a little bit more trust there, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because remember, you know, we're not a traditional footballing nation. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the program is going to be looked at skeptically.
Right.
We just have to be honest with where we stand.
And culturally too.
Yeah.
I don't think the money circles, let's call them, are interested in football necessarily.
Yeah.
Right? I think cricket would have get a bigger
effort.
I think cricket would have get a sponsorship easier than you know, football.
As much as cricket might not be the popular sport in Jamaica, internationally it's more appealing. You know what I mean?
Right.
West Indies definitely get more viewership than Reggae Boyz internationally.
Right. And I think
and the money we're in a cricket ridiculous, so it shows you that you know what I mean?
Right.
The scale of the sport, fans are there for it. If it didn't have that level of fans in Asia and all them places there, India, Pakistan, you talk about England, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, the four corners. You know what I mean? Now you have countries in Africa excel in cricket. New countries, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, come along and establish themselves in cricket. You understand?
Right.
So the product is good. You know what I mean? So even when the West Indies now go on with nothing around here, so when them go out, they go win a ICC T20 and all of that. Them products still good. They have their problems, but boy, JFF, you are shooting yourself in the foot a lot of the times.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. But guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Players pulling out left, right, and center. The list is about 5 or 6 players. Big names like Antonio. The midfield is desperately short of players. Ravel not included. DJ pull out. We never know. That is a whole nother topic all by itself. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And remember, like and subscribe, guys.
Yeah, man.
All right?
And if you like the new cheering and the setup, drop a like to it.
All right, my boss. Big up yourself. Big up your cheer. Get a thumbs up from me.